This week we begin a new book, the book of Leviticus, otherwise known as Vayikra. The Torah portion this week begins with that word Vayikra, and it means that God called out to Moses. Moses heard the call. God was calling to him in a way that was very intimate, very close. Moses had a relationship with God like no other person will ever have a relationship like that. And God tells Moses, I want you to tell the people how they are to come close to me. Give them tools for helping them come close to the divine. And it's through the offerings, through the korbanos. The root of the word offering, korban, is karev, to come close. By giving our animals, by bringing our meal offerings, by bringing something of ourselves, we are connecting to God. How? By minimizing our egos, by recognizing that it's something that God's commanding of us. God commands us to bring these offerings. So when we do it because God commands us, we're minimizing ourselves. When we bring an animal, we're saying this animal somehow represents me, and I'm offering my animal self because I am a spiritual self. I'm a soul in a body, not a body with a soul. So when I bring my animal, I'm saying I'm not my animal, I'm my soul. I'm connecting to that. So God is giving Moses instruction to tell the people how to come close to the divine through the offerings, through the korbanos, through the minimization of ego, through the listening to the command of God and recognizing that we're doing it because God's commanding us to. God is giving us the opportunity and the gift to come close to God, and by recognizing that we're not the animal, that we are the spiritual self. We don't have sacrifices, we don't have offerings today. We have prayer. We have acts of kindness. We have learning Torah. These are our ways for coming close to God. And it says in the ethics of the fathers that the world is the foundation of the world are three things: Torah, learning Torah, understanding the wisdom that God gives us. Torah, acts of kindness, and the work and the avoda and the service and the giving, and nowadays prayer. So through our prayers, hopefully, we can recognize that we have a spiritual self that can connect to the divine, and that we have to minimize our egos and recognize that when we do that, that we make space for God and we can have a real relationship with God. So may God bless us with the capacities to minimize our egos, to recognize that we're not animals, that we're spiritual, and to recognize that when we do things that God commands us, that it helps us come close to the divine energy that is all around us.